Hi, this is Bill from LessonPix. I've been getting a lot of questions recently from our group users about Flash and what we're doing to deal with the end of life that's coming up next year. And I thought I'd go ahead and make a quick video, not just for the group users, but for our individuals who might care about this as well. The good news is LessonPix does not use Flash in any way. We never have, we never will, and we will not be impacted by the end of life of Flash. Now, some of you are probably wondering why you'd care. But it will be making an impact on you over the next couple of years. Sites that use Flash, YouTube, Facebook have all migrated off of it, but some will be stragglers and some will be caught unaware, or you might be caught unaware and see things disappearing that you didn't expect to. As a bit of background, Flash is a tool for doing online interactive games and activities and functions in what was originally a pretty static platform, which was the web. Way back in 1996, a company called Macromedia came out with Flash and gave the ability to do interactive stuff inside of a web page. This was really handy for companies that already had interactive tools that people were downloading or buying on CDs, and those companies wanted to get them out on the web and deploy them. It was a very handy tool and it worked great. The problem is that over time, this technology got exploited for security holes, generally became very hard to support, and in July of 2017, Adobe, who owns Flash now, decided it was time to pull the plug. So in July 25th of 2017, Adobe published a blog post called Flash and the Future of Interactive Content. And basically in this blog post, they talk through the fact that they're going to let Adobe Flash die. Basically, they decided that the technology was in place now with HTML5 and JavaScript and things like that it was no longer needed, and between the security concerns and the difficulty of maintaining it and the lack of consumer demand for it for new products, they were going to end of life it as of December 2020. Now, if you're not in the industry, end of life means they're not going to support it and they don't want it running anywhere. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to get bugs for it anymore. They want it to be gone by the end of 2020. So later that same day, there was an announcement by all of the major browsers that they were going to have a timeline in place for how they were going to phase out Flash. Basically, we're in the middle of this right now. So already, browsers are showing warnings when you want to play or use a Flash interactive application, and it's going to get a little bit stricter. So at the end of 2019, you're going to not have it installed by default by any of the browsers, except for, I think, Internet Explorer. You're going to have to say, yes, I want to run Flash every time you use a site. Finally, by the end of 2020, they expect all browsers to stop using Flash completely and not allow it to be run. Now, those posts from 2017 will be linked below. You can read up on them and figure out exactly how they might impact you. But how they impact us, thankfully, is they don't. Thankfully, LessonPix was born too late for this to be an issue. We started LessonPix in 2009, 2010. And by that point, people were already starting to do interactive content directly on the web. So everything that you know from LessonPix, whether it's the drag and drop features or the symbol builder or anything that you can think of that's built into LessonPix, doesn't require any plugins. It uses HTML5, it uses JavaScript and jQuery and things that are very standard these days. A related question we get is, what is the best browser to use with LessonPix? We don't really care. We do test LessonPix on all of the major current browsers, and we intend to support everybody all the way back to IE7. We may not get all the way back to there on every feature as we go forward, but certainly if you're using Chrome or Safari or Firefox, Internet Explorer, or Edge, every feature should work. And really, if you have a browser and a PDF viewer, which everything has built in these days, you're going to be good to go. I hope that answers any questions you guys have. If you've got any follow-ups you need specifics on, email support@lessonpix.com. We'll be happy to get you the details. Thanks. As always, good luck and have fun.